What is up, everybody? This is Baxter over at carwashcountry.com, and today wanted to make a quick video just to talk about how to wash a car when it's cold or freezing. Winter's obviously here for me in North Carolina, so I wanted to give you guys 5 tips just to keep in mind that I've found helpful in washing cars over the years. A few things you might know, a few things you might not know. So I'll start with the obvious, and that's just make sure you have waterproof clothing on. You want to make sure you have base layers if it's really cold, gloves, anything to protect your skin from cold water, especially when it's close to freezing. You don't want to wash your car when it is freezing, by the way. But as long as it's above freezing, I'd say even 40 to 50. Obviously, anything above 32 degrees Fahrenheit is fine, but just make sure you use waterproof boots. That's probably the biggest thing. You just don't want to get your feet wet. It's really going to slow you down. So that's tip 1. And then the second thing is when you're washing wheels and you have your tire bucket, use warm water. Don't use hot water. Obviously, you don't want to crack windshields or get anything on glass. You never want to put hot water on glass or anything to melt snow. It's just never a good idea. But when you're washing wheels and tires, usually it's okay just to use some warm soapy water. Make sure that you really put plenty of soap to knock off any kind of salt. You obviously want to rinse down things first, but that can help warm up your hands if you're just washing tires and paint. Just never use hot water. Warm water is usually okay. So that's the second thing. And then hand in hand with that is use a wax or a sealant in the winter, especially when you're dealing with tires and rims and anything that's going to contact the ground, and anything that salt or that road sand or whatever they put on the roads in the winter. That stuff sticks to just about everything. So wax will help to protect your car, just like lotion protects your skin in the winter when it gets dry. Wax and sealants are going to protect your clear coat from salt and anything like that. So it's the same sort of principle. So just pick up a good wax. Carnauba wax, I guess is how you pronounce it. That's probably the most common. Just your typical paste wax. You can also buy some liquid waxes that work as well. So that's really the biggest thing, is just make sure you protect your paint. And then hand in hand with that is just to remove salt as soon as you notice it. So if you're driving around and there's snow on the ground, maybe they've salted the roads, when's a good time to clean that off? I wouldn't go too long keeping salt on your vehicle. I know sometimes it's hard because there's obviously salt still on the roads and it takes a while for it to wash off. Even if it doesn't wash off, I think it's still a good idea. Just take a pressure washer and just spray it underneath your car, under the undercarriage. I'm not a huge proponent of car washes, but if you have one that has an undercarriage wash, that's obviously a good idea. And then really the last tip I'll mention is find a mobile detailer if it's too cold and you just don't want to wash your car. There's a lot of apps now where detailers will actually come to you to either clean your interior or just do a complete full surface wash, and I've used those, and those are helpful. I don't use them in the summer because I prefer to wash my own car, but every now and then I'll try one out. There's a couple of apps out there now that you can actually use. Some of them are regional, I think California based, and then some of them like Spiffy or nationwide. So just you can check out these apps in the App Store, download them, and a lot of times these detailers will come to your work, to your office, wash your car, come to your apartment. There's just a ton of different services like that now where you don't really have to know somebody. You can just download an app, so that's kind of cool. So those are the 5 tips I have. I've got a few more on carwashcountry.com that you can check out that I will link up to in the description. I've also got a free ebook if you're a beginner and you're just looking to up your game a little bit. 25 detailing products to check out I thought were helpful. So I put that together for you guys. Let me know if you have any videos, any content that you want me to cover. Just want to thank you guys again for all the support. And till next time, have a great day, and I'll see you later. Thanks.